So for those out there who may not be aware, I have another channel. It's called No Chill For Real. And on that channel, I'm doing things that's unrelated to prison content, man. So let's get right into it.
Damn, Chill, you got another one?
What's poppin'? You already know the deal. You are now rockin' with No Chill For Real. We about to get ill. What did you expect for me to bow down, get soft and talk politically correct? They consider me a threat, especially if they goofy, cause I clown guys, no lies, I just do it truthfully. It's on the house like Snoopy, it's free in other words. I'm a nightmare to these super squares and nerds. I barbecue 'em with words when I'm through commentating. One thing you'll never see me ever do is hating, lying, exaggerating, or fabricating for views. If you not built for the street like a pair of shoes, as square as a Rubik's Cube, stop it and leave the field, or wind up a topic on No Chill For Real. You square as a Rubik's Cube, stop it and leave the field, or wind up a topic on No Chill For Real. All gas, no brakes. Gotta keep the pressure on these cowards and these snakes. Honor over money, gotta do what it takes. Gotta keep the pressure on these cowards and these snakes.
Gotta stay going in.
All gas, no brakes. Gotta keep the pressure on these cowards and these snakes. Honor over money, gotta do what it takes. Gotta keep the pressure on these cowards and these snakes.
So, man, it's official like a referee's whistle, man. Munchie B came out and said that he is done. He is through with Adam 22 and No Jumper. But it also seems like his friendship, or at least his work relationship, or whatever they had with Aunt Hefe, is also through too. So for those of you guys that may not be aware, let me catch you up to speed, man. A couple of days ago on the podcast, Adam and Munchie B kind of got into it. You know, to me, honestly, it seemed like it started off in a more playful nature, right? They was having a little banner going back and forth, right? And Adam was saying that, hey man, Munchie is a little drunk. He always comes on too drunk or whatever. And Munchie is drunk. He's on there. He's trying to talk to Adam, and he's touching Adam like, hey, he's touching him. And to keep it 100, man, that's one of my pet peeves too. I hate when people talk to me and they keep hitting me on the chest. And a lot of people in prison or whatever seem to always have that habit, right? And some people out here as well, right? And when they talking to you in the course of the conversation, every now and then they may touch you on the chest, touch you on the arm. You know, I definitely don't like it as well, right? But so Adam is saying, hey man, you know, hey man, stop touching me, so on and so forth. And like I said, to me, initially it seemed like they was, you know, joking, having the type of playful relationship that goes on that podcast, right? At some point in time, you know, Munchie B is like, hey, but wait, and he's trying to talk. You know what I'm saying? You know what they say, man, a drunk ain't shit. You know, no, you know, no bad intentions or whatever to Munchie B. But you know, it's hard to try to get sober thoughts into the mind of a drunk individual, right? And so Munchie B is still trying to talk, get his point across. And at some point in time, Adam takes his foot and he pushes Munchie B's chair in order to create some space between the two, right? And, you know, to me, like I said, at that point in time, it still seemed like they was having a playful moment between the two. In my opinion, later on, as the conversation got more heated and, you know, they got to talking and stuff going back and forth, to me, due to the fact that the conversation later on got more heated, it put more of a highlight on the push away with the foot situation. I think that had they, you know, after he pushed him away with the foot, if they had just continued to go on with their normal routine, I don't honestly think that there would have been an issue about Adam pushing away Munchie with his foot. Now, we got to keep it 100, right? Adam is up there running a business, man. And so you have to find some fault with Munchie in coming to the workplace drunk, inebriated, you know what I'm saying? But now, I think that's also a atmosphere where Adam somewhat solicits these type of personalities, right? These personalities. He wants people to come on there and be themselves, you right? And he doesn't want to cage a person's personality. And that's why at times I think that he lets the atmosphere get kind of loose, right? At the end of the day, I think it's Adam's job to set the tone that he wants on his podcast, because it's Adam's business. You know, yeah, of course, Munchie B has to take coming to work more seriously and whatever, but we gonna keep it 100, right? If the owner of the job or the owner of the company permits it, some people are gonna do what the owner lets them do, right? So in my opinion, man, once things did start to get out of hand and Adam 22 was talking about, hey man, Stop touching me and this and this and that. Stop touching me and whatever, you know. Adam has, at the end of the day, Adam is the dude that has to be more professional because it's his business right now. We don't necessarily know of the relationship between those two individuals, right? You have some friends who will tell other friends, hey man, shut the fuck up, you know, and they don't take it personal, right? But I think Adam fails to realize that when you are dealing with street dudes, right, who are always concerned with their outward image, you must deal with them and speak with them in a manner that you're not going to speak to a regular person. It is what it is. You know, to me, in my opinion, that's where the situation got twisted and got fucked up at, is when Adam became extra angry or whatever. You know, at the end of the day, it's Adam's show, like I said. So Adam has to remain professional. Once he seen shit was getting out of line, Adam should have just said, hey, you know what? Okay. He could have done a few different things, right? Adam could have stood up and said, hey, you know what, man? You drunk. I don't like that you keep touching me. So I'm going to position myself over here. I'm going to get away from you. He could have asked that Munchie be removed and placed somewhere else. Or he could be asked that Munchie walked off the podcast, right? He said that Adam also said something to the effect of, I've been meaning to talk to you about this because we've been getting a lot of people complaining in the super chats or whatever that you coming in here drunk. Well, you know, Adam, once again, then man, you should have addressed that situation when it was coming up. Don't wait till the middle of a podcast to address the situation and let it turn into what it turned into, because in the course of that podcast, Adam continued to say, hey Munchie, we believe you are a good podcaster. We think that you have a great future in podcasting, man, but you cannot show up drunk. So my thing with Adam 22 is, why did you wait so late into him coming in there repeatedly drunk for you to address this situation, right? And so for those of you guys who may not be familiar of this situation, let me show you guys a portion of that video.
We should probably talk about this because you have kind of been a little rough this episode.
Let's make it about me right now.
Yeah.
What have I made about me though?
You're way too drunk and you just keep talking about your own.
Well, hold on.
What are we talking about like topics and then you just start babbling? I dare you to watch this podcast back. You won't do it. Don't stop touching me. Stop it. Stop poking me. What the f is this? Get your dead hand off of me.
Get out of here. Let's do it right now. About me.
Stop putting your dirty ass hand on me, bro.
No. Let's do.
Stop touching me, okay? Hey, personal space. My body, my choice. Stop touching me.
Bro, you don't even use.
I don't want your weird ass dead hand all over me.
You and Black don't use a towel,
bro. I just don't want your hands are dry as fuck. Get some lotion before you touch me.
And like I said, I'm not taking no responsibility away from Munchie, because if Munchie's being paid on the show, he's being employed by No Jumper, then it's on Munchie to come in there under a condition that's going to give the audience the best Munchie be. But like I said, once again, man, we know Adam loves to employ controversial people because Adam is a bag chaser. A lot of us don't like Adam. Let's keep it 100. I don't like a whole lot of the things that he does and says, but we have to realize Adam is who Adam is. You know, Adam is a bag chaser, man. So he is going to bring in controversial dudes, you know, because he wants them to say something explosive. He wants them to say something headline grabbing in order to ultimately put more money in his pocket. I don't know if you guys happen to see Adam when he had the controversy going on with 607 Unc and 4 Extra, right? And Adam pretty much said, and I'm paraphrasing here, Adam pretty much said, man, I hired 607 Unc so he can come in here and talk that shit. Y'all know 607 Unc. That's on my mama. Oh, that's on my mama. I swear to God on my mama. I'm Crip. I'm Blood. I'm GD. I'm BD. I'm Crip. I'm Cuz. So Adam likes that type of shit, right? Adam know at the end of the day, he's not going to be held responsible to the crazy claims these other dudes make, right? So he brings this. Adam wants this type of environment around him, right? Adam thrives in this exploitation type atmosphere, right? And so I think that the individuals, man, have to be smarter when you go on No Jumper. If you gonna choose to go on No Jumper, right? I would never go on No Jumper. Plain and simple, man. You know, my opinion is Adam exploits the culture. He makes fun He makes fun of individuals, and he does a lot of stuff that I disagree with. Fuck Poetic Flacco too. While I'm at it, he's another house nigga that I'm gonna get on pretty soon too. You disrespected my boy Hoodie from the Hood, man. I just been a little busy and ain't been able to catch up and answer to some of these videos like I want to. But like I said, I'm gonna be throwing a lot of these videos on my No Chill For Real page. But anyway, back to what I was talking about, right? So people have to understand who Adam is, right? Adam is going to use the negativity of these individuals to exploit them financially, right? So now Munchie B pretty much said after that fiasco happened, okay, hey man, listen, me and Adam, we need to holler. And I think Munchie B had gave it to till Tuesday. Munchie B said, man, if I pretty much can't, get a one-on-one and talk to Adam, but Munchie B wanted it done in a live form, the same way the initial fallout was done, and I salute that. I'm another one of those individuals that's of the mindset of wherever the disrespect takes place, that's where the apology or the fixing of the situation needs to take place. Don't disrespect me on YouTube, holler and cuss and talk to me like I'm some mark, and then want to discuss and apologize to me privately where nobody can see that, right? But so in the course of all that, I guess, initially Adam had agreed to speak with Munchie along Munchie's terms. Then he backed out or whatever, So Munchie made up his mind and said, hey man, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to get back to doing what I'm doing. I'm going to get back to my show, Morals Over Money, and just work on my own platform. You know what I'm saying? To hell with Adam. Now, in the course of Munchie coming out and saying, hey, it's official, I'm gone like a turkey through the cone, he messed around and quit. It's official like a referee's whistle, man. He out of there like last year, man. Munchie B is finna to get back to morals over money and focus on his own content, man. And true to form, just like the snake that Adam is, man, the very next day, Adam is doing content. He got Whack 100 on the show, pretending to be blind, reaching out, touching him and this and that. So, Adam is going to use and abuse an individual for as long as he can. And then when that relationship runs dry, he's going to make fun, exploit, and try to get more dollars out of them. So, man, it is what it is, man. Like I say, man, on No Chill For Real, we going to always keep it real, man. We going to tell it like I see it, man. So on No Chill For Real, we going to keep it real. I'm not your doctor, so fuck how you feel. It is what it is, man.
All gas, no brakes. Gotta keep the pressure on these cowards and these snakes. Honor over money, gotta do what it takes. Gotta keep the pressure on these cowards and these snakes. All gas, no brakes. Gotta keep the pressure on these cowards and these snakes. Honor over money, gotta do what it takes. Gotta keep the pressure on these cowards and these snakes.